People have been arrested. The cases have been lodged on some other than 600 people as well. Then there are also 5 people who have been reported to be dead. Of course, that includes 2 of the home guards. Now, the post-mortem of the home guards has been completed. The report says that the deaths are due to severe injuries located on their bodies. Now, the curfew in New continues. The Mahan Panchayat in Manesar is going to be at 11 a.m. today. The cases are against 60 people in Palwal also. Now, the post-mortem reports of the 2 home guards and the Gurugram individual, Mohammed Shah's, show that they died due to severe injuries. As we mentioned, they were bludgeoned to death. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Anvith to tell us more about this. Anvith, over to you.
Yeah, see, what the postmortem reports have to reveal is that these 2 home guards who were trapped by the mob and who were beaten repeatedly and mercilessly, they have died of multiple blows, is what the PN report details, and that repetitive beatings and thrashing using sticks and rods was the reason probably that they were killed. Also, injuries from abrasion to fractures, multiple abrasions and cuts were found on their body. Several injuries have been found during the postmortem reports, which is indicative clearly of both of them being bludgeoned to death. Police are saying that they have identified the mobsters. At least 80 persons so far have been arrested, including those who were involved in these 2 murders. Other than that, police are saying that a total of 44 FIRs have been registered across Haryana, more than 20 from New region where this entire violence had started from. Other than those who have been booked and identified, more than 600 people, at least 500 to 600 people who were part of the mob have also been identified. Police are trying to make arrests, and those who have been arrested, they are being continuously questioned to identify more and to identify the main conspirators and orchestrators of this entire ruckus and of this entire violence. Other than that, police are saying that they have also ensured elaborate deployments. Over 30 companies of local police from across districts of Haryana, from be it Rewari, Rohtak, Sonipat, have been deployed in New region. Other than New, in Mewat, in Sona, and in Gurugram also. Other than that, Rapid Action Force, Central Reserve Police Force, and CAPFs have also been deployed in these areas, including firefighters and local police. The police are saying that they are trying and they're maintaining, enough deployment to contain violence and to make sure that no other incident of violence are reported. But if we talk about locals, and when we spoke to locals, they have been alleging that the administration has been a step behind when it comes to controlling and making arrangements to contain violence. In fact, even till yesterday evening, some incidents.
Welcome back. We continue with our coverage on the aftermath of the violence in New. The Haryana Chief Minister has said that there was a conspiracy behind it. The Haryana Home Minister has said that it seems to be pre-planned, but that a thorough probe is being conducted and facts will be key here. Remember, the death toll stands at least 6, including 2 home guards, and a flag march was conducted by the Rapid Action Force earlier this morning. Now, CNN News 18 has spoken to both sides of the unrest, laying out the facts on the table. Listen in.
We are at Nalladeshwar temple in New, where at least 150 persons were trapped and locals had also taken refuge when violence unfolded in this area. The main priest of the temple, Deepak Sharma, has to say that when this entire violence unfolded, the mobsters had reached up to the gate of the temple and they opened fire on people as people took refuge in this temple. सर, किस समय क्या वाकया हुआ था और कितने लोग लगभग शरण ली थी यहाँ पे, कैसे हुआ?
देखिए, श्रद्धालुओं की जो भीड़ थी सुबह से लगी हुई थी, और ये जो समस्या बनी है ये दोपहर 2 बजे के बाद बनी है। जब श्रद्धालुओं ने अपने घर के लिए प्रस्थान किया, शोभा यात्रा चल रही थी, तो जैसे वो यहाँ से निकले तो तकरीबन 2 सवा 2 बजे का टाइम था। तो आगे स्थिति इतनी ख़राब होगी कि वो आगे जा नहीं पाए, तो उन्हें कैसे तैसे करके वापसी आना पड़ा। तब तकरीबन 3 से 3:30 बजे का समय था, तो 2 से 2.5 हज़ार लोग यहाँ मंदिर के अंदर थे, मंदिर की शरण में।
सर, क्या प्रशासन उस समय, पुलिस मंदिर के अंदर नहीं थी लेकिन वो लोग व्यस्त थे बाहर के हालात संभालने में, कितना समय लगा प्रशासन को आने में और माहौल सुधारने में? देखिए,
जो आसपास के थे लोग, पुलिस वाले थे, उन्होंने तो तुरंत ही जो है एक्शन लिया इसको, समस्या को रोकने के लिए, परेशानी को रोकने के लिए। लेकिन प्रशासन को भी जल्द ही जो जानकारी दी गई, तो जितना जल्दी हुआ प्रशासन 1 घंटे के अंदर तकरीबन सारा यहाँ पहुँच गया। तो ये लगा लो कि 4 से 4:30 के बीच प्रशासन द्वारा लोग रक्षित हो गए मंदिर के अंदर, तो लेकिन बाहर फायरिंग वगैरह होती रही।
और कितने घंटे श्रद्धालुओं और आसपास के लोगों को यहाँ शरण लेनी पड़ी थी?
तकरीबन 2 से ढाई घंटे।
2 से ढाई घंटे बता रहे। किसी को किसी तरह की इंजरी या कोई चोट वगैरह?
नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं हुई, अंदर किसी को कोई परेशानी नहीं, सब एकदम ठीक था।
We are currently reporting from Sector 67 of the Gurugram district, where some of the miscreants set this particular place on fire, and you can still see that even after many hours this place continues to be on the fire. There are some of the, in fact we can see in the visuals as well that the smoke still is coming out from that particular place, and this appears to be a scrap shop which has been torched by some of the miscreants yesterday in the violence which is currently underway in some part of the Haryana state in particular. We are joined by one of the person who appears to be in know of as to what exactly took place. क्यों आपकी दुकान ऐसे जला दी?
अल्लाह देता जाने कैसे जला दी। मैं तो बंद करके इधर कुछ चला गया था।
कल कितने बजे हुआ था वाक़या?
यही 3, ढाई 3 के बाद।
अच्छा,
हाँ।
तो साहब आप कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं?
मुरादाबाद।
मुरादाबाद के?
हाँ, जिला अमरोह।
तो कितने का नुकसान हो गया होगा आपका यहाँ पे?
और नुकसान तो इसमें बहुत लंबा है, सारे थान वहाँ सब कुछ जल गया, कूलर सब जल गए सारे। हाँ, अब देख लो जो भी। हाँ, नुकसान तो इसमें 3 लाख का।
प्रशासन ने आपको बात की है, मुआवजा देने की कुछ बात की है?
भाई मेरे से कौन बात कर दिया, कौन बात करा दिया आप बोलो।
आप सोते होते कहाँ हो रहा था?
नहीं, सोते भी इसी में थे।
अच्छा, आप सोते भी इसी में थे?
और कोई परेशानी हो रही थी?
ADG of Law and Order Haryana, Mamta Singh, joins us right now. Ma'am, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. What is the current situation on the ground?
Situation is peaceful, under control.
Now, we also know that over 44 FIRs have been filed. Under what sections have the arrests taken place?
See, we have registered, I'm talking only about the Nuhu, in Nuhu only 41 FIR have been registered, and we have arrested 116 so far. And they are under various sections, right from the arson, lightning, murder, attempt to murder, obstruction in public duty, loot. So there are different sections depending on the complaints which we have received.
Now, there's also a Mahasabha today. What is the situation when it comes to police deployment?
We have sufficient force and we have proper deployment, and we are we can assure that the situation will be maintained peacefully, and there won't be any unpleasant situation or incident, any kind of that.
Let's also talk about Mewat district. Now, this belt is known for its notorious nature. Wasn't there an intelligence failure here?
See, this is not for the first time that Yatra has taken place. Yatra is going on since last 5 years. And the same district police administration has been able to hold it so peacefully in last 5 years. We had the proper deployment. We had made all the arrangements to prevent any untoward situation. However, under what circumstances and why this situation had come, and was there a failure, intelligence failure? I don't say, because there was an input and we had made all the arrangements as per the input. But why the situation went to that extent, it is a matter of investigation, and we are doing and analyzing all the aspects.
All right, ma'am, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18 and giving us those details. Now, let's take a look at some ground reports that have been conducted.
We are right now in an hospital, and you can see it's a hospital where right now there are no patients because all the patients have been discharged. But the kind of loss to property that has been caused because mobsters charged onto this hospital on Monday and on the evening, and the complete destruction, as you can see, all the OPD has been completely destroyed. The outdoor patient department, and other than that, even inside of the hospital there has been destruction by the mob. And